It's debatable here on MLBBro.com.
Something going on with Major League Baseball pitchers right now. Guys are dropping like flies. And conventional wisdom is suggesting that the way that pitchers are being groomed these days is leading to a lot of the elbow issues that we're seeing right now, even though Major League Baseball's arrogance to not want to deal with it has come to the fore. So what do you make of it? Is this much ado about nothing, or does baseball have a problem with the health of their pitchers?
It's not much to do about nothing in regards to the holistic view of pitchers having injury concerns. But this whole idea, this whole concoction that Tony Clark and the Players Union have concocted, that it's the pitch clock that's causing all these injuries. Like where were these injuries were happening 5, 6, 7, 10 for the last 15 to 20 years. Pitchers have been getting injured at an alarming rate before the pitch clock went into even existence. So this idea now that the rule changes and pitch clocks are now to blame for pitchers getting hurt more than ever is preposterous for me. You know what's the problem is? That you got pitchers throwing curveballs at 9 years old, that you got kids maxing out at high school and college level before their arms are ready. Pitching comes with an inherent risk. Your arm is going in a motion that is not natural, that the human body was not created for. So inherently, there are going to be risks.
There's a lot of research that substantiates some of his argument, but it's not the pitch clock. It's about forcing guys to get more velo, velocity,
yes,
higher
exactly.
spin rates. So while the argument that Tony Clark is using may be flawed, there is merit to not necessarily what's happening during the in-game play. Let's talk about the development of these young arms. I mean, you got guys, to your point, who've got immature arms. They haven't been stretched out. They want to teach guys how to make that ball fall off a table instead of stretching those young arms out. And that's the misguided nature. And the bigger picture to me is analytics.
Analytics is to blame.
Analytics.
These organizations need to have some culpability, because all these organizations, name them, all 30 of them, Dodgers on down, they're all teaching these young kids. They're all looking for for velocity and spin rates and RPMs and all of that. Right. But that comes with a cost. That comes with a price. You're putting undue strain on these arms that are faulty to begin with. Natural pitching motion is inherently dangerous. It is inherently risky. And now you're adding spin rates and velocity, and this is how you throw this ball, and RPMs and revolution. But it's like you're throwing all of these things into the equation that it's just not natural, and it causes injuries and it causes situations to happen.
Baseball going to have to really get back to the grassroots level, and this is an opportunity for the Players Alliance and the Players Association to make a move with the higher-ups in these travel teams and start letting the orthopedic specialists come out and talk to folks about the damage that can be done if you're forcing kids to throw off-speed pitches with high spin rates and their arms are immature, and by the time they get up, like you said,
Bob Gibson never had Tommy John surgery.
No, he didn't.
Doc Gooden never had Tommy John surgery.
But I will say
Tom Glavine never had Tommy John surgery. Greg Maddux didn't have Tommy John surgery.
But I will say this: we lost Sandy Koufax. He had they didn't have Tommy John surgery back then, so his career was cut prematurely short. We don't know how many games he would have won.
True.
But again, we're talking mid-60s now.
Yeah.
You got a lot more research. You got a lot more surgeries in the can right now. Right. And this whole notion that, you can just put an elbow together and the guy's going to be like Steve Austin, the $6 million man, not the wrestler. It ain't going down like that, bro. Hey, that's going to have the bottom line debatable for this week.
For more right now, go to MLBBro.com.